So don't watch these films unless you were guided. Join us for Tubi Decided. So don't watch these films unless you were guided.
Episode of Tubi Decided, a Film Logic podcast. I am your host, Mike, and I'm with some very eager movie watchers. Are you with me?
Hooray!
Yo.
Yes, that is Daniel, Tigra, and Jim. Thanks for joining us.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, sorry, wrong podcast.
What other podcast are you on?
Sony Decided.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
You're a shill.
Yes. Anyway, no, who are you guys?
That's a great question.
Who is anyone, really?
Yeah.
Well,
deep down.
I'm Vic. Hello.
They call me Adam.
It's true.
Hi, Adam.
That's
And
me.
I'm Ivy.
Oh, thank God. We
And
got
that's
through
her.
this.
Yeah. I am me.
Folks, I have edited out 2 hours of just dead air sometimes before these guys share their names. It is brutal.
Yeah, we get up and take a drink of water and go to the
Yes.
bathroom and then come back and oh yeah, my name is
You guys get to go to the bathroom?
I did have a special guest on an old podcast say, I have to go to the bathroom and just leave. And it's just like, oh,
Forever.
you gotta just, wow. You gotta stall now.
that's wild.
It's
Holds
Yes.
it like a man.
Yes.
Or woman.
Yeah.
You do that before the podcast starts. Anyway.
This is why you keep an appropriate receptacle at your desk. What?
that
Or
too.
a diaper.
Yes. So this is To Be Decided. We watch movies on Tubi, movies that are either famous, classics, B movies, or staring into the void of the netherworld. It's all on Tubi, and it's free if you don't mind a few JCPenney's and Hyundai commercials thrown in between. So that's what we do. We rate these movies, we talk about them, and this time, we don't got just some fart in a pan movie.
Oh.
This is a classic from 1987. Vic, tell us what we're watching, what we watched.
Well, what we're reliving, apparently, I guess, is quite possibly the best superhero toyetic type film of the 80s, and that is He-Man, the Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were
We
gonna say
saw-
Transformers the movie, but yeah.
How'd you go in there?
I still have yet to see the Transformers 80s movie. It seems like
Whoa.
Oh,
I know. It
You're
seems
missing
like
out.
an animated 80s movie with 80s like hair metal bands should be a green light for me.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's good. Very good, actually.
Man. Well,
The
have-
the anniversary for it was pretty recent too.
yeah.
is it like I can find it for free, or is it I have to go to
Maybe.
the theater and buy
Mike.
$9 popcorn?
Mike. Everything on the internet, it's free.
Yar.
If you know where to
Be
look,
a
maybe.
pirate.
Yeah.
You guys implied that, not me.
All right. So we saw the Dolph Lundgren 1987 classic, Masters of the Universe, and we're going to talk about how this movie either was amazing or ruined every kid's dream who has ever seen the cartoon. First, a little background facts about this wonderful movie. Directed by Gary Goddard, written by David Odell and Roger Sweet, and Gary Goddard stars Dolph Lundgren, Frank Langella, and Meg Foster, just to name a few. But I think we all know James Tolkien took away the whole scene. This movie currently has a 5.4 on the IMDb rating, and it's also Rotten Tomato score on the Rotten Tomatoes very low. I think it's in the 20s. So history has not been kind to this movie.
I don't think it's been kind to Dolph Lundgren either. Or
He looks
Or,
amazing in this movie.
yeah. It's funny how, of course, being the titular character, the focus is on him. Like, he's supposed to be the leader of a resistance force or something. Why
Yes.
are his soldiers clad in like armor and spandex like chainmail, and he's just running and gunning in a leather Speedo and pauldrons and a cape. Like,
That's the $1,000,000 question.
I think we
It
all
was
know
the
the
80s.
answer.
Yeah, it was the 80s.
If
yes.
you can pull it off, you do it. You know,
I won't argue with you there.
all of us, I think 99.9% of the population cannot pull it off. That's why our military chooses to wear armor.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you know what they say, there's no armor like plot armor.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, let's get
Indeed.
right into the plot. Vic, do you want to start us off in the wonderful directions this movie goes?
Yeah. It all kind of we get thrown into sort of this outer space fantasy kind of combat situation that is totally not, heavily borrowing from a certain, space opera franchise of the late 70s and early 80s, especially with the distinctive helmets of the enemies being somewhat space samurai inspired.
Vader-esque.
Visually distinct Vader-esque helmets, but yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
He-Man is the leader of the resistance against the evil Skeletor and his minions. Skeletor has taken their high priestess prisoner, and they are set on taking back the kingdom, saving their priestess, and doing the 80s, good guy go in, get bad guy thing. Nothing really too deep here.
Yeah, well, you know what this movie needed.
What's
Well, an introduction by Gwildor, who
Aha,
looks like
that's right.
they saved Gwildor. He looks like a hobbit that's been run over by a steamroller.
Whoa.
Mm,
Wait, was the offensive part the hobbit or the steamroller?
Yeah, don't you dare reference The Lord of the Rings in reference to this movie.
All right, he looks like
don't you dare
Willow.
badmouth steamrollers.
Sorry, some of us are part of the union for steamrollers. So yeah, Gwildor's like, I have a portal that teleports me, and then that sends the guys to Skeletor's lair, where they get their head handed to them immediately,
Mhm.
until they have to use the portal yet again to go to the 80s favorite location for sci-fi, Earth, California to be exact.
As you do.
Classic. All the kids flock to the theater to see their favorite fantastical sci-fi franchise, just to see a normal couple that works at a chicken shack.
Yes. Yes, and who is that? Who is that stunning starlet that we had no idea was in this movie?
That would be the one and only Courtney Cox.
Blew my
Now
mind.
Courtney Cox Arquette, but yes. Personally, my third favorite friend of that show.
You guys have
I said
favorite
what
friends?
I said. What I said.
Who's watching Friends, bro?
Who hasn't watched Friends?
That would be me.
Oh,
I am
Me.
not that old. Okay.
No, it was by choice for me at least.
Yeah.
Well, Courtney
We-
Cox is a high schooler, and the movie just shifts into her budding romance with, I got to get his name right. It has 3 different names. Robert
Yeah.
Duncan McNeil,
Yeah.
aka Kevin. And it's all about how she wants to break up with Kevin because she accidentally went on a date with Kevin, and her parents took the wrong plane to Catalina and died, and now she feels very guilty.
Yeah,
Which-
what was that plot line? What was that plot?
Survivor's Guild, man.
Right. And so we just throw that in there because He-Man fans are looking for that kind of weird drama.
Yeah, why was
The
that?
kids
why was
love
that-
it.
Yeah, that story was more interesting than everything else that came after that.
Well, they need to have like a blank slate character for the kids to imagine themselves as, and every kid wants to be a sad orphan.
Yeah, just ask Batman.
That's a Disney theory. Yes. That is, I never thought about it like that. As, how everyone wants to be Batman's Robin. Everyone wants to be He-Man's Julie? Julie Winston with Survivor's Guilt? Really? I mean, we can't even pretend to be Tila or Man at Arms.
Mm. Excuse me.
Gwildor.
Excuse me. Man at Arms does have a name. It's only mentioned once.
Yeah,
John
But he
Man at
does
Cipher.
have a
Arms.
name. His name
Is
is
it-
Duncan, actually.
Really?
Yes.
That's
yes.
Is that
canon?
said in this movie or in the show?
It's said in the movie.
Oh,
Tila introduces her father, the man at arms, Duncan.
Oh
This
man.
is weird that my tism brain kind of latches on to obscure odd facts like that. So
yeah, I did not notice that.
well, I
That's
did.
wild. Also,
You're a real fan.
yeah, right.
No, I'm
I
just
also-
weird.
I also love the implication of someone named Evil Lynn. The implication being that there's a good Lynn somewhere.
I was wondering the same thing.
I
Where's
like that
Goodlin?
when you work for Skeletor, you get a name like Evil Lynn.
Well,
It's
she's
like-
the only one. Everyone else is called like Blade or Prang or
Yes.
something.
As if he's like at the interview, I need to prove that you are a sinister person. My name's Evil Lynn.
You're in.
Enough said.
Great name.
Yeah. So, after the drama between Kevin and Julie, the movie shifts into this teleporter becomes the most important thing. Mind you, Skeletor is like about to become a god of Eternia and like a knight, but he just
Yeah.
he just shifts to the I have to get this teleporter.
Mm.
And so He-Man drops the teleporter. Julie finds it. It becomes like this cool didgeridoo synthesizer that Kevin obsesses over. And then it's a game of like cat and mouse about getting this teleporter away from Kevin, who gives it to, Lieutenant Lubick.
Yeah, Principal Strickland.
Yeah. Played by
Another
James
character
Coulter.
the kids loved is they love
Yes.
their Strickland content.
Right. And at this point, is He-Man and Tila and Man at Arms even necessary in the film? They're kind of like life coaches that help Julie and Kevin follow their dreams.
Well, of course they were necessary. I mean, who was going to Princess carry Julie out of that stressful situation she found herself in? Certainly not Kevin. Princess
Well,
Carrie is
you
a
know.
job for only He-Man.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Julie, like the minute her face smacks into his pecs while she's running, and she's not like, Chandler who? Yeah, no, I'm single. I thought like she was gonna fall in love with him and be like, I'm sorry, Kevin, I found the real man. But no, he's
That
like a
would have been a
romance.
turn.
A real He-Man, if you will.
Yes.
Wah, wah.
I just love at the meeting, the vision meeting for He-Man, they're like, all right, we need a name that makes people not question his gender.
Hmm.
Him dude? No more. He-Man? That's perfect.
Yeah, it really straddles the line of like camp. Like it's almost like it's so like I do not mean this in any derogatory sense, but it's so gay it's straight, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I think that was the joke.
Right, right.
Well, Dolph Lundgren did ruin the name He-Man for every baby after 1987. My parents
Is your name
had
in your
to
baby's He-Man?
settle the name Nathan for my brother instead of He-Man because the connotations.
I need to know the stats on that if people actually have done that.
So the movie revolves around a music shop, trying to get the teleporter. Meanwhile, Skeletor, who's about to become God without any needing to do anything else, decides to just chase Dolph through the empty streets of California
Hmm.
to get a teleporter that means so little to him.
Yes, when he already
Um,
has one.
Yeah, he already has one. He literally needed to stay at home to win
Mhm.
over the universe. But I feel like he has like a Sonic Dr. Robotnik relationship with He-Man because he's like, Frank Langella as Skeletor. He's like, I don't kill He-Man. I want him to bow to me. No, I want to kill him. No, I want him to love me. No. Do you think he's thinking about me? Is he texting me right now? I hate him. I kill him.
Oh, come on. Just kiss already.
Yes. So, pushing forward, Dolph starts beating up all the men, and I think he's like seconds away from killing Skeletor. But then Skeletor says, surrender now or I'll hurt your friends. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that was on the line. Okay.
I didn't know you were evil like that.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, Dolph gets chained up, whipped 24/7 in Skeletor's lair. Meanwhile,
People usually
Kevin,
pay for that.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, really, I know.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
Dolph gets things free, with that bot. Kevin has to nurse Julie back to health because she's gotten like Skeletor disease from a bite. I think one of the guards bit her or something. I don't know, but
I
she's
think
on her
she got
deathbed.
hit by a like evil laser or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's random BS. Go. Just
Yeah, she got like laser Lyme disease or something.
yeah.
And so she's out. Kevin's like, and when she's about to die, she's like, you know what, Kevin, I love you. I think I love you, and I'm ready to commit.
Mm.
And Kevin's like, yeah, that's what I wanted. So they have to. Kevin has to remember the 4 notes or chords of the teleporter because it's a music device that
Yeah,
gets them.
Yeah.
what was the music part of this movie? Like even with the TV show, like 'cause, I mean, as with everybody else, I'm sure most of my experience with this is from the TV show, and it wasn't very musically focused. Was this just an '80s thing, or like
Yeah, this was just a little
Yeah.
thing they did to be different.
And what's with 4 non-blondes not playing anywhere on the soundtrack?
I mean, how are they gonna miss on this movie and the most recent one? Like, how is
Yes.
that? Like, how are they gonna do that twice?
Crazy.
Miss it
Ugh.
twice?
It's like when the band Aqua didn't play their Barbie song for Barbie.
Yeah.
My boyfriend also pointed out in the scene where Kevin has to like whistle back the like 5 notes, and they're like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "I don't know. It's just a little thing I do. I'm just gifted like that." And he's like, "That's just a normal human thing. Like you hear something a few times and you can remember it.
Well,
It's
I
not his
mean,
little quirk."
not everyone has perfect pitch.
Yeah.
you know.
I mean,
That's true.
you gotta give Kevin something. I mean,
Yeah.
he's competing with Man at Arms, He-Man, even Tila is probably intimidating.
I'd be
So,
intimidated.
Yeah.
I'd be intimidated by Gwildor.
Yep.
What's he gonna
Gwildor,
do?
he's got a great personality.
Whoa.
He turned a 57 pink Cadillac into a like zero emissions vehicle that runs on neutrinos. So
Right.
He is a powerful being.
he could do a lot.
Yes. So they are able to teleport to the lair, and they see He-Man getting whipped, and then the guards start shooting at the Man-at-Arms, and on her deathbed, Julie and Kevin and Ludic. He's in there too because he's always wanted to be moved across from the universe. And so Skeletor fires back because there's people endangering his life. And He-Man says, "You lied. You'd protect them." And then he breaks his chains, and that's when we get into the final fight with Skeletor.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you can call it that.
And what a fight it was.
They found like a rooftop or like just an overlook just to fight it out. And I don't think Frank or Skeletor knew what was making him powerful because he stole from that priestess all her power. Then he thought it was the teleporter that he needed. Then he stole Dolph's sword and put it in like the special holster that lit up. And he's like, "Now I'm complete." Dude, you don't really know you don't know how to get god level powers, do you?
He's LARPing.
Yeah, I think Evil Lynn is the one who came up with this plan.
Overcompensating for something.
So, as you said, Adam, this is when Dolph uses his plot armor to destroy the super overpowered Skeletor in golden armor, which I looked up on eBay if there was an action figure based on that variant, and I could not find one. So Mattel dropped the ball.
That's
Indeed.
surprising, actually.
There's a golden variant of Skeletor, but not one where he's decked out.
Oh, they
do
didn't
you
want to
think
give
that-
us the toys.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a creative decision that Mattel was like, no, we don't abide by this?
Like
'Cause,
they hated the movie.
Yeah, like they're trying to distance themselves.
That would explain why there's no Julie and Kevin action figures.
Yeah.
The Julie's
Yeah.
dead parents' playset.
Yes. Complete with 2 parent graves.
That's crazy. That's wild.
And bucket of fried chicken.
That's
Yes.
so funny.
You turn the knob, they flip around, and oh, her parents are back.
No, we skimmed over that. There's a part where she's just kind of lured outside,
Yeah.
and her mom, who we assume has been dead for like a year or
Hmm.
two, is just standing there in the alleyway. And she's like, "We're back, honey. We just had to go on a secret mission, but we're back." And
Did
she
they
just
explain why?
falls for it. No. And she's just like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And she hugs her mom, and her mom is like, "We need that shiny thing." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And she just like brings it to her.
Gives it.
And
Yeah.
of course, it's Evelyn in disguise, but
The
Real
original
smart.
Loki.
yeah.
Like how do they know what she looks like? That's what I'm saying.
True.
Everything about them going to Earth just seems way too planned. Like, I think Skeletor wanted them to go to Earth to meet Julie. Like, he had a file on these
Mhm.
specific people.
But you have
Like,
no
Yeah.
idea how
Yeah.
lucky it is for them to end up on, a habitable,
Right.
planet with an atmosphere, much less,
One they can
California circa 1987. Like
Right,
that
right.
was a freaking key into the universe. Like they could have ended up inside of a star or just out in the void of space or
But they saw
Cleveland.
a cow. They saw a cow and they said, "This is the ugliest thing they've ever seen." And they were scared. Now, mind you,
Yeah, that was kinda
Wildor
rude,
is
honestly.
10 feet away from them.
You're so right. You're so right for that.
Yes. So, I mean, if culture shock is just seeing a cow and being like, "I can't handle this world, guys. I'm sorry."
Oh boy, if they were rocked by a cow in 1987,
Yes.
probably best that they didn't stay long.
Yeah. There was a lot of Earth hate from Skeletor. He's like, "This rotting place," or "This place of imbeciles," or "This backwards country." Like, whoa, Matthew Goddard, how do you feel about the world right now?
Was he wrong though?
What does he know?
Compared
I
to
mean-
Mars? I mean,
I mean, he showed up right in the middle of a Reagan presidency, so he wasn't too far off.
That's a fair point.
The only
Fair
people they
point.
interacted with was Julie and Kevin. So
Yeah, yeah. If you went to a planet and you met the two idiots of the planet, you'd think everyone was dumb.
yeah. I mean, if the best they can do is Julie and Kevin, this is a rotting place of doom.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Yes.
maybe that's on us.
Yes.
I don't think we covered yet the very end of the movie where Julie and Kevin get sent back home, but she wakes up like the morning her parents were supposed to get on the
Yeah.
plane, and she's like, "Don't get on the plane," and she takes their car keys and like saves their lives.
Yes. And she did it
It's
all
not like-
in a nightgown that your great grandma would think is khaki.
Oh,
Was that
but if
the
this is
sleepwear of
Final
1987?
Destination rules, then they could die anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
what's stopping Dad from calling a cab? Honestly.
Well, that was weird. Come
Oh
on, let's go,
well, my
honey.
silly daughter took my keys. Looks like we're taking a cab to the airport.
Or
Have to
it's
do
like
it again.
It's butterfly effect, where now they live in a timeline where Skeletor
Yeah.
wins and becomes god of the Eternia.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know how they got there. Like, we know how they got there. Like, Gwildor had he acquired the last working, universe key or whatever, and he asks her, are you sure you don't want to go to any point in time at all? Any place, any specific point in history? And she's like, no, just send us back. And then at the very last split second, she turns around and yells, "Hey, Gwildor, send us back!" And just from that alone, they get diverted, not from, the time in, the linear point of time where we would have expected them to end up, but on the morning of, the tragedy that claimed the lives of her parents.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, talk about the perfect Hollywood ending
Mhm.
where, the reward for helping He-Man as he lets you have your parents come back from the dead.
But how would he know to do that? He never got any context.
Yeah, like how would he know the time and date?
Well, once she explained it, he's like, yeah, I know those chords. That's an F sharp, B minor.
It's the Get Your Parents Back song.
Yes. Yeah, man, I have that on speed dial actually. It's true. And I mean, let's look like a forced Hollywood happy ending. I mean, were they really worried that like the gang, like the kids who have watched He-Man for so many years now, own all the toys, are gonna say, the worst part about it is Julie doesn't get her parents back.
Well, honey, it's a movie. Real life doesn't work like that.
Right.
Your mom and I are still getting a divorce.
Now
Whoa.
go watch your He-Man.
Too real. Too real.
Some kid out there like sat on their bed and was like, "Hey man, if you can hear me, please don't let my parents get divorced."
Please, Saint Gwildor.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, were well loved in the show by kids that weren't in the movie. The Battle Cat, not in the movie.
Oh yeah. What's up with
Orko,
that?
not in the movie. Because
Yeah,
they didn't have the budget for Orko, so they went with Gwildor. That's
Oh
the
my
actual reason.
That's crazy.
I know
Also,
some of
there's
those
no there's
Also-
no plot line of him being like Prince Adam. He's just He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no. That's crazy.
It's like if there was a Batman movie where he was never like addressed as Bruce Wayne. He's just Batman.
He's just
Right.
always Batman.
Oh,
Always-
and also
Always
Cat-
been Batman, always will be Batman.
Castle Grayskull was just a painting with narration, and then it's never mentioned again or shown again. So,
Well, to
like,
be
this
fair,
movie's-
that was what the Death Star was too when it first showed up in
Yeah.
1977.
Which brings me to another point I wanted to make is that this movie is in a weird, like, middle area where it's not like some, completely like trash Z grade, like, $1 budget movie. Like, it has a budget. Like, this was a wide release, big actors, costumes, but it also doesn't look great even for the 80s. Like,
Right.
it's not blowing your mind. It's like there's one scene where these guys are like flying around and they're literally just like action figures. Like,
Mhm. Or
I mean,
yeah, when
that-
Dolph
yeah,
is
that's
on
what-
one of the flyers, he looks superimposed in the background, like different lighting and everything.
it's like I know this was 1987, but Back to the Future was 1985, and that looked a lot better.
Yeah, James Tolkien would agree.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, well, here's the thing, like that this would set off a chain of movies where its sole purpose is to disappoint the fans that made it popular. Because out of this came the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was like a dystopia nightmare out of the world of Lawnmower Man, and then Double Dragon came out. So like this is like a long tradition of let's miss the point of why the fans like this. And I don't understand how. Well, maybe there's just like pressure from the studio or like too many hands, too many chefs or something. But like this is just like someone came up with the idea to be like, having the characters and the scenes and the locations for Masters of the Universe is not enough. This movie needs
Yeah.
California, and it needs Kevin, and it needs Julie, or people are not going to like it.
I feel like that's kind of like an ongoing issue of like there's an IP they want to make a movie of, and they're like, well, that's for the kids. Like the kids like He-Man. But how do we bring other audiences to this? So we'll have like a teenage couple for the teenagers, and we'll have like a grumpy old man for the parents to like. But that's not how it works though, because no one likes any of those characters.
Yes, it failed.
That's not even what people, discuss lately
No.
with superhero movies these days. They're not thinking about whether or not it's appropriate for their children. I mean, hell, I'm sure half of the parents out there who saw took their kids to it. I mean, maybe not literally, but You know what I'm saying?
They got
Yeah.
in somehow.
Kids are more desensitized to that kind of stuff, or the parents believe that they're more desensitized.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you decide to make a superhero movie about a woman, and that's too much. That's too
Yeah.
much. You're woke. That's no, we can't have any of that. Our superheroes need to be, big, strong men in leather speedos, glistening
Exactly. I'm
sweat.
glad you're getting it.
Yeah. What?
Is this why the movie Heavenly Sword is like 1 point below Masters of the Universe on IMDb? Because it had a female and
Probably.
not a beefy hunk.
Yeah, it has a hot buff woman and not a hot buff guy.
I knew it. I knew it. Well, okay, so many people who watched the 1987 film, and like newsflash, there's a new one that just came out.
There is?
Yes, I know.
I never noticed. I never got any ads for it at all.
I have an uncle who works at Hollywood, and
And it never occurred to me to pick a movie that would tie in with such a timely release.
I know. But there was so many Facebook like posts about people just jawing about like, oh, the real 1987 movie wasn't woke, it cared about the themes and it knew how to show the real He-Man. And I'm like, really? Was it Julie that they nailed? Or was it Kevin? Or the picture of Castle
Yeah.
Grayskull that fades away and is never shown again.
Yeah, I got news for those guys. That was the last thing that they were thinking about.
Yes.
Was anything to do with plot or cultural messaging. It was all about the toys, baby.
Exactly.
What can we sell?
Like back in my day, our parents died and we didn't go to therapy. Okay, we we drank a Budweiser heavy and we watched the Rolling Stones on TV on our 12-inch television set that got 3 channels. Okay,
Right.
and
Mhm.
we bought
That's what I'm saying.
American and we went to Sears and
Mhm.
I worked at the I worked at the factory. Even though I had a Ford pickup truck, I walked there both ways, uphill, and
In the snow.
if exactly, and I don't want to see hot, sexy women on my television be strong, and instead I want to see a sweaty Dolph Lundgren, you know. And yes, him being Russian is part of the appeal. If I can't sexualize the enemy, then what's the point?
He's Swedish.
Same. Hey! This is my
Are you
fantasy.
saying Rocky
Yo.
5 was wrong?
Rocky 4.
And Rocky 4 was wrong?
Whoa! Hey, take that back.
Which one had the robot?
Rocky
Oh
4.
no, cultural appropriation in the 80s? Unheard of.
Like, all I'm saying is anyone who thinks that the new movie, which I think nails a lot more common nouns that are in the cartoon show, is not working as hard as the 1987 movie, clearly has not watched the 1987 movie, or they have like this they have this memory where it was like just like the cartoon, and like
They haven't watched it since 1987.
right.
Yeah.
They're like,
They're
yeah, I
watching the
remember it.
movie
It was
with
animated.
nostalgia sunglasses
Yeah,
and
but
popping
also-
Cope jelly beans.
Right. Also, this movie made $17.3 million at the box office. There's no way this many people saw it. there's no way.
Hey, a movie was like
Seven-
$5 back then. I mean, those aren't bad numbers. I mean,
On
they're
a
not
budget
great
of
numbers.
22
but-
million, that's not great.
How did it
Oh.
do in VHS rentals?
Well then. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, they were, who cares about ticket sales? It's all about the toys.
And I'm glad that you brought this up, Mike, because I feel like this leads me to a point that maybe these people that are complaining about stuff like this, are trying they're mixing their memory of the cartoon and the movie and their experience with the toys. And nostalgia is one heck of a drug. It blurs
Mhm.
it blurs a lot of lines. And the TV show, the cartoon, sorry guys, wasn't that great either.
Yeah.
In my mind,
No.
Adam, it was 4K HD, ran at like 120 frames per second, and was voiced by Mark Hamill. Oh, just in case you're
Did you have
wondering,
cable?
yeah, Conan the Barbarian, which came out in 1982, that grossed 68 million worldwide.
I believe it.
So
Mhm.
this movie struggled to win over that audience if that's what they were trying to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I really can't put my finger on what audiences they were really trying to get at. Like, if you like this, you might also like this. Like, I don't know what that would be.
Well, if you even look at the poster, you have Dolph Lundgren's big, sweaty, muscular body, and then like sitting in like a Cadillac, like an open concept Cadillac. Like you have Kevin and Julie looking at each other longingly, like they're on like a 1950s drive-in date, which just
Hey. Oh.
like I really think this Goddard director wanted to do a sitcom. I think he couldn't let go of the fact that he was not being chosen to do a sitcom or a rom-com, and he had to do a stupid kids
Yeah.
movie. And he's like, "I'll show you."
Mm. Well, someone saw the vision
Yes.
because Courtney Cox got a decent gig not too many years after that.
Mhm. I like to think that this character extends into her other movies. Like she's really just Julie in Friends and in the Scream series.
Yeah. It's kind of like how, Jennifer Aniston was, she was in the Leprechaun movies, but even then she was Monica.
Yes.
I mean, no,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Not one of my top
Big
threes.
fan.
She wasn't one of my top three.
Mhm.
For me, it goes Matthew Perry, Lisa Kudrow, and Courtney Cox.
And Tom Selleck. Oh.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah,
Yes.
if Ross, this is a side conversation, but if Ross is your favorite character in Friends, you're actually a psychopath.
Yeah.
like there's something
Yeah.
legitimately wrong with you.
100%.
And I don't know
100%.
if no one's told you this before, but if Ross is your favorite, you have issues. You're
Yes.
not okay.
Yes, there's
Then
a
you're-
non-zero chance that, you're a disgruntled postal worker or, are about to become a serial killer.
Yeah, I think the kids these days are calling them chuds.
Yeah, chuds.
Yeah.
Don't insult chuds like that.
No,
They brought it on themselves.
No, it's actually okay. You can. There's okay. So now that we're on this rabbit trail, there's a YouTube video where they do Ross's scenes without a laugh track,
Yes, I
and without a
have
laugh
seen that.
track, he sounds like a complete psycho.
He is. He
Yes.
doesn't care about his friends. He's selfish. Like he's he's legitimately a sociopath. Like he just takes advantage of everyone around him and gets mad when he doesn't get his way.
Yes.
Sorry. That's not what this is about.
I know. People need to go to our other podcast, Friends Opinions.
Friends and haters of friends.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure we nailed all the finer points of this movie.
Yeah, there's not too much left.
Once you talk about Gwildor, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of crazy that they did miss out on. I feel like a lot of really key characters. Like you
Yeah.
can't tell me they couldn't get like some kind of CGI puppeted cat for Battle Cat.
yeah.
Honestly, that
Right.
could have been awesome. Like Falcor style, like puppetry.
Yeah,
Even just something
Exactly.
kind of simple would have been at least, endearing somehow.
Yeah. Like George Lucas figured out how to pull off Jabba the Hutt in 1983.
Yeah.
Like, what was this cat too difficult? Was it just a bridge too far?
Well,
All the
when-
budget went into the body oil for Dolph Lundgren. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the budget is reflected in the fact that they had to go to modern day Earth, because that really screams we don't have any money for any scenery.
Hmm.
In fact, we're
even
borrowing,
when they're yeah.
Dune. We're borrowing Dune's like set, and they only let us have it for an hour. on
Yeah,
the
even when
weekend.
they're on Eternia, they're just like in the desert of California. Like it's nothing special.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think now that if the third Dune movie has them go to Earth, modern day Portland, well, first of all, that'd be the greatest adaptation of a movie ever. And it would make me wonder, I don't think you guys have the same budget.
Wow.
I mean, the Mandalorian and Grogu, they went to Maine, right? The planet of Maine,
Yeah.
2026. So yeah, we nailed it. We talked about this. Are we ready to land the plane, or is there any more hot takes?
You know.
No, the takes are pretty lukewarm at this point.
All right. So as I looked into this movie, Masters of the Universe, 5.4 on IMDb, 35 on Metacritic, not great. It is in the same point as Tammy and the T-Rex and Love Bites and beating out Heavenly Sword by 1 point.
Wow.
Do you think this movie belongs in the same space as Love Bites and Tammy and the T-Rex?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, because I feel like at least with Tammy the T-Rex, everyone had fun.
Yes.
Also, Love Bites had some genuinely funny moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It wasn't
okay,
just
that's
cringe.
fair.
Actually, my boyfriend said this movie had like a Stranger Things dialogue because they're just like, you take the thing here and
Mhm.
we'll meet you there. Yeah.
Yeah, I say Love Bites got a bad score. IMDb got it wrong. And I'll
They
forever
failed us.
believe that. And to put it next to Masters of the Universe, it just deepens the wound.
Yeah.
Now, we go to the point of our show where we have to bring up one thing that we authentically, truthfully liked about this movie that you think is actually praiseworthy.
Hmm.
And Vic, since this movie was your baby, I'm going to let you
Please,
go first.
please don't assign that to me like this. Please don't.
Being nice.
Oh, well, I gotta say that the costume department really, really pulled their weight with this one. I mean,
Yes.
there's, there's only so many ways that you can mess up, 1980s teen garb, from the magical realm of California. But as far as the other costumes or lack thereof, or the special effects suits for the different creatures, they were trying to spin, gold out of straw with this, or at least
Yeah.
shiny bronze out of straw.
All right. Ivy,
They still
your
look like
take.
discount Star Wars characters, though.
Of course, naturally. Didn't even need to be said.
Yep.
Oh boy. So weirdly enough, I have a history with this movie. I don't lose your mind. I've probably seen it about 6 or 7 times.
Whoa.
Like, to be
Whoa.
accurate, in my life, I discovered it when I was like a teenager, and I was like, oh, this looks like, prime like 80s cheese. And of course I was right. And I'm
Mhm.
like, how has this never, like, it's not really talked about outside of just spaces of, oh, this failed He-Man movie. Like, why isn't this a Riff Trax or an MST,
Yeah.
So I just got fixated on it. And at one point I had tried to write my own riffs for it. And I had like
Ooh.
several pages, and I don't know where they went. I don't know where they are.
You
Dang,
could be
you
rich
were
right
perfect.
now.
Yeah, I know.
Did any
The
come back
lost-
to you while you were watching it?
I don't think so, sadly.
Dang.
I don't remember where I was going with it. But I have it on VHS and the DVD. So I was already very familiar with this before watching it, but I watched it again, just to see it again. And I can say there's nothing I really like about this movie. Like, it's fun. Like, that's what I can say about it, is like, it's just, if you like bad movies, this is it. Just like a really extremely 80s movie. I guess that's what the high point is for me. It's like, exactly when this was made.
Mm,
80s movie of all time.
Yes.
great. And Adam,
Man, I mean, I'll say this, at the very least, this movie didn't have Jared Leto in it.
Fair point. Fair point.
poor Jared.
And
You do 3 bad movies.
I'll leave it at that.
Mm.
Well
So
said.
I will
Thanks.
say this. This movie has some of the best off-screen ideas. From the moment it starts, it talks about this awesome battle of Skeletor kidnapping the priestess. We never see it, but it sounds
No.
like a great movie
Hey.
idea.
Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. And then, we go to Julie's story, her tragic story about hanging out with Kevin instead of saving her parents from that plane accident.
Mm.
And they're like, that also sounds like that'd make a great movie too. So there were ideas that you could tell the writer slash director really wanted to try, but he didn't get permission to.
Mm. You know, going off what you were saying there, Mike, it feels like this movie, and every kid growing up had a friend, quote, friend on the playground in the neighborhood that was exactly like this, right? He always had a friend that worked at, his dad always worked at Nintendo, or,
Hmm.
his uncle was, a British secret agent, or, he had a girlfriend in Canada, or whatever it is, right? Like, he always had the coolest stuff but off camera, and you just had to trust me, bro. And that's what
Oh,
this
shut
movie
up,
is.
Todd. Your dad's a
Exactly.
dentist. I saw him last week.
Right, right. But this movie is like, no, this is a good movie. Trust us.
Things are
Trust us,
happening here,
bro.
trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to rescind my statement, actually. I do have something that just tickles me about this movie. Again, something I don't think is part of the cartoon at all. But instead of saying like goodbye or farewell, all the characters from Eternia say good journey when they
Yeah.
leave. They're like,
Yeah.
good journey, good journey, good journey.
That is pretty cool.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Doesn't Skeletor at the end say I'll be back or something?
Probably.
He says something close to copyright.
yes.
But
Um,
legally distinct, or visually
Right,
distinct,
right.
or auditory, whatever.
Yeah, I am going to kick myself if I don't bring this up. But James Tolkien's character at the end of the movie has a wife after the great Eternia battle. Where after the dust settles and we're like, oh, we saved Eternia. He has this woman around his shoulder, and he's like, I love this place. I got this hot chick, and I'm like, did he just start a harem? Is that?
When
Is,
did that happen? He just
Yeah.
Now
suddenly is in like
that's a movie.
See, that's another great idea. Like, old
Yeah.
timey detective goes to Adventureland and starts a harem.
There's probably
On-
an isekai anime about that.
yes, only on CBS, The Detective in the Harem. No.
The detective in the harem.
Like, that's an awesome fate.
he got the best deal, I think. Like
He got the
out
best
of the
ending.
characters.
He got
Yeah.
the best ending.
I mean, Gwilder must have given him the best gift.
A way
No
out.
offense, Courtney Cox, but you could have
He
asked for
played
some. Yes.
he played the hot wife song.
Yes. So let's go to our final assessment of this movie. Is it to be the greatest? Is it to be enjoyed? Just to be experienced, or just all, to be avoided? We'll go in reverse order.
Mm.
I am gonna say this, and I mean it. This movie had the bones to be the greatest. Just the way that like bad budget meant like and fantasy adventure kind of came together and was that perfect mix of try hard versus we don't have the tools or the know-how. And I was
Yeah.
ready. I was ready to be the greatest, and then they. Like, I don't know, Skeletor just went off the deep end, made it about Julie and Kevin and a teleporter, and it just like, and the movie just dwelled around a music shop near the end, and it wasn't even about He-Man. Like, he didn't even get the most scenes near the second half of the movie, and it's just like, what? Oh, I'm sorry. This is to be tolerated with
Yep.
things of enjoyment.
Mhm.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. Yeah, I mean, I get why this movie I think is loved by, people of a like I get it as like a cult classic, if you will. I'm not really one to talk. I think my comfort movie, my comfort 80s, spin-off bad movie is Street Fighter. I love that movie. I won't hear a single bad thing about it. And I'm sure that there are people that feel the same way about this Masters of the Universe movie. And I do think that if it's a surely a mess, but it's a beloved mess. And I'm not gonna say avoid it. But this movie is great. Like you got, 3 or 4 friends coming over. You guys are splitting a couple of DiGiorno's, and you're just gonna throw something on with no consequences. Give this a watch.
Honestly, Adam, Street Fighter, very valid.
Thank you.
Indeed.
All right, Ivy, this is your 7th watch. What do you finally grade it?
I honestly agree with what you said. It's not quite, boring enough to be like, oh, this is just, a slog, but it's not good enough to be like, oh, this is like such a fun bad movie. It's somewhere in between. It's like, it's like finding the chocolate in the trail mix. Like, oh, here's something, but I don't want the rest of this. So probably, to be tolerated, if you like that kind of thing, if you want to watch something funny, just some bad scenes, sure. But for the average person, it's not necessarily a, treasure trove. For me, it is a little bit, but, not for the average person, I wouldn't think. A little boring.
Yeah.
Well put.
All right, Vic.
And
How do you feel about your decision?
Oof. Not as bad as I thought I would, actually.
Good.
It doesn't mean I like the movie. It doesn't mean I enjoyed myself, but I did not enjoy myself. Look, just if you're going to watch the movie, don't watch it because, you want to have more context of the new, the new movie or of the, the cartoon series. Don't just have this firmly implanted in your mind. The suits behind this movie cared for nothing but selling toys. That's it. Yeah. It was about, Mom, how fast can you get me to Toys R Us to get that He-Man, playset? So, I mean,
I'd argue that wasn't even the result of it. I'd argue that more kids saw this movie and went, I don't want to play with my He-Man toys anymore. It's kind of depressing.
Honestly, valid. But don't go into this, thinking that, oh, I'm gonna watch it ironically or something. No. You're gonna watch it because you've got like an hour and a half to kill, and it's just a little morbid curiosity that you might have, which is fine. It's okay. Explore that curiosity. This is a safe space. But this is to be tolerated.
There you have it. Well, folks, I think that's the only opinion you can have of this movie now that you've heard it. Yeah, go ahead. Try to have another one. You can't.
No.
But thank you for going on this journey with us. And I think we learned that
it was a good journey.
It was a good journey. Absolutely. Because you do it with friends. But if you feel the urge to watch this movie, just watch Beastmaster 2. It's the same plot. He goes to modern day Earth. I've been trying to think of that film this whole time because I remember seeing that as a kid.
Adds to my watch list.
Yes. Anyways, I'm next on the film, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be the complete opposite of Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
Form and function. I never said it was going to be good.
Oh.
But it's definitely going to be an experience. So join us in the next 2 weeks when we do another to be decided experiment. I've been Mike.
I'm Adam.
I'm Ivy.
And I'm Vic.
And thank you for listening to Be Decided.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Okay, I know we're still recording, but I'm going to edit this part out.
This is so awkward, guys. We're still on
Searching
the
desperately
air.
for
It's
the
okay.
stop recording.
You have the power of editing.
So don't watch these films unless you were guided. Join us for To Be Decided.